And hello. This is February of 2025. Okay. You won't be able to see my mouse apparently. But we're gonna give it a go. So right now this says January 18th. We're gonna move it forward. Let's go weeks because the first event is on February 4th. All right, February 4th of 2015. 2015. Jesus Christ. 2025. Good Lord. That is how my day is. Can you tell it's a long day? Anyway, the shadow period for the retrograde Jupiter finally stations direct on February 4th. And so the shadow period for the retrograde began on July 15th. Let's remember what was happening on July 15th. That is the day that Kamala said that she was, I think that was the day, maybe it was the day that he decided to step down. But yeah, that was what was going on July 15th. And so the retrograde itself for Jupiter started on October 10th of 2024. So more changes coming. So like a retrograde, I've gone over this before. I'm going to go over it again. A retrograde just means you're going to be going over something 3 times. Okay, so you have your shadow period when it starts. Okay, you're going forward. You get to where it stations retrograde. It goes backwards. So this is the second time you're going over the same topic. Then it stations direct and you're going over it a third time. And then the shadow is going to clear and it's going to keep on moving. That is how a retrograde cycle goes. It's not good. It's not bad. It just fucking is. You know, sometimes things just are in life. Anyway, change is coming. And I hope you were keeping notes from July because that theme of whatever house Jupiter lands in. So obviously Jupiter is in Gemini right now, but whatever house that is for you, that theme has been playing twice now, and you're going to go over it a third time. Okay. So if Jupiter is in your 10th house of career and how you are appearing to the world, okay, and you've been changing things up from July, all right, well, you're going to review this one more time, okay? If it's in the 4th house of home and family, you're going to be reviewing it again, okay? Now, it might be chores and the way you go about doing work is up for review, with hopefully insightful conversations and ideas, okay? So that you can be a little bit more precise in whatever house that is for you. Valentine's Day on the 14th. So let's move on to the 14th. Oh, man. February 14th of 2025. We have Mercury entering Pisces, which normally wouldn't be a big deal, except Mercury doesn't really do so great in Pisces. So be prepared to have to be creative in order for that date to be special. And for the dollars to go a little bit farther, because, well, who knows how things are going to be. But, yeah, so it might be some miscommunications are happening on that day where like the time is wrong, or you've made a reservation at a restaurant and like the restaurant's double booked, like that kind of shit. That's what we're talking about. I don't know why it's coming out so fuzzy on the screen. Sorry, you don't really need to see my face anyway. What else? Getting creative doesn't mean that you let a slick talker pull the wool over your eyes, though. So it might feel better to do a solo date this year, unless you're going for the enemies to lovers type of trope, which is, I mean, kind of one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. And then we're moving on to February 23rd. Hold on. Thank you for your patience while we get to the new date. week. And then days. We're going to February 23rd. We're moving the clock along. And then on February 23rd, we have Mars finally stations direct on February 23rd. And so Mars, I think, what is it, November of 2024? Let me double check my notes because my memory royally sucks. Yep. We have Mars retrograde on December 7th. So it's December 7th of this year is when Mars stations go backwards, okay, from Leo into Cancer. But now on February 23rd, it is stationing direct. So, like I said before, I think I have a cat hair mixed in with my eyelashes. That's cute. You're going to want to keep track of the Mars-like things in your life from now until December 7th, okay? Because we're going over it once. We hit December 7th. We're going backwards from Leo through to Cancer, okay? And then on February 23rd of 2025, we're going over it one more time. Mars in Cancer is going to then move right back into Leo later. And so keep track of Mars-like things. What are Mars-like things? The negative things can be cutting, severing ties, arguing, fights, like literal battles, young men, wars. The positive things can be having like not aggression, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Confidence, moving toward assertiveness, towards a goal. Like Mars in the first house or in the sixth house of like having more workouts, that kind of thing, like physical energy. So keep an eye out on Mars like things and just like keep track so that you can see how it's affecting your life. But on that day, it's like, what are we facing head on? Okay. Is it a new work routine from Jupiter that's come around to help straighten out and increase confidence in your work or in your public image? Is it that being solo is better than being with someone who has shown that they don't appreciate you? Just remember that the words that come out of someone's mouth don't mean jack shit if they're not also treating you the way that they're supposed to be treating you. So like their actions need to actually match up with everything else. So if someone is apologizing to you and they're saying sorry, but then they keep on doing the same thing over and over again, they're not actually fucking sorry, are they? Right? That's just them manipulating you so that they can continue to behave in a crappy way. Sorry, not sorry. But anyway, either way, choices are being made. All right. And then that's February. There's not a lot that's going on big in February. Trying to see, and I will go into more depth later of all of the transits. February of 2025 only has 13 transits. The month that has the most is November. So, okay, bye. And hello.